Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today I'm going to apologize for being slightly nasally. I have a little bit of sniffle going on, but that's not going to stop me from making a video for you. So, today we're going to be taking a look at actual mounts and vehicles, but just in Selesnya colors. We played it before, but we had a little bit of red in there, and I want to see if we can do it and play a few extra cards that are made specifically for this, because we didn't necessarily do that so much last time. But starting at the top, we're going to play some Authority of the Consoles because it's good against mono red and such. No surprise there. We do actually have some District Mascot because, well, it's one of the only one-mana things we can play and justify that isn't a Land War Elf. We are going to play some Canyon Vaulter. This is actually pretty cool because you can give something flying so you can kind of make sure that your mount gets through, which is super nice. Maybe we should be playing more of these, honestly. Playing a couple of Glory Heath links is another way to keep finding land. It gives you some life links, so it helps in a few different matchups. We are going to be playing Sheltered by Ghosts because, well, this card's just stupid good. Miriam Herd Whisper. I almost went 4 of these, but this is actually pretty solid because anytime your vehicles or mounts attack, they get a counter. And they're going to have hexproof on our turn, so your opponent kind of has to do stuff on their turn if they want to do something to them. Of course, Seraphic Steed, because if you can start making flyers, that's obviously good. We're going to play a couple copies of Guide Light Matrix. This is just another way to let you crew or saddle your vehicles and mounts, which is really good, but it also lets us draw a card, which is super nice. Unidentified Hovership was actually a removal spell, but is a vehicle, so it made the cut. We're playing some copies of Thunderous Velocipede. I don't know how good this is for getting the counters as much as it is just being a quality 5/5 in this deck, so maybe we swap one of these out for another Hovership along the way. Playing a couple of Wily Duke. Obviously, this is good as a way to gain life and draw cards. It also has Vigilance, so that's something. We're going to play a couple copies of Alacrian Armory. This is a 4-mana artifact that actually gives all your vehicles, or actually creatures, I should say, we control get +1/+0 and have Vigilance. But at the start of combat, we could mount or crew a vehicle or mount of our choice. Saddle. I keep saying, I get those confused, but you know what I'm saying. We could basically not have to tap anything to get to make those into creatures, which is nice. And then we're going to play a couple of Guardian Sunmares. Because honestly, if we can just go get unidentified hover ships or go get sheltered by ghosts or whatever we attack, that's probably going to be good enough to help us push through a win. And then one copy of Valor's Flagship. Now, it is 7 mana. I don't expect us to cast this very often. We're probably just going to be cycling it to get like probably 2 or 3 pilots, but could work out. I will say the only thing about this deck that's a little tough is trying to get the mana right, because you do need enough green so you can play like an early Mascot or Miriam, but the deck is predominantly white, so we had to kind of make some different decisions in there. But if you've been looking for a version of this and you want this at the end of the video, we'll have a link in the description. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this and play it for yourself. Also, if you want to help the channel out so I can get us, well, right now we're trying to get an editor, but you know, want to help us out, check out Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5%. But that being said, let's go see if these mounts and vehicles can really do everything we want them to do. One of the things about this deck, I think, is going to be your early turns, trying to decide what's more important to play, because you have to make a decision on what's worth putting at risk to different removal. So while we are keeping this in, and we're obviously going to play District Mascot turn 1, it's going to come down to like what they play, kind of how we decide what we want to play on turn 2. Like, obviously, a Seraphic Steed seems like a good idea, but if we want to get the second counter because we think they're playing artifacts, then maybe we just go ahead, play the Canyon Vaulter, guarantee we get a counter on this, you know, and see where it goes. I think most of the time, though, we're still going to be better off playing Seraphic Steed. Wow, why do I feel like they're going to play something we don't like next turn? You know, I think I'm willing to attack here. I mean, they're not going to trade us both of those guys for this. They're not even going to trade one, so I was like, might as well. But they could play Cage here and go off. Like, Collector's Cage is a damn good Magic card. Okay, at least they have a... Well, no, even with it... Yeah, they could still play Cage here, actually. Oh, but they wouldn't have 3. They'd only have 2 different powers. So the Cage doesn't quite get it done here. Another Patchwork recruit, though. Well, Cage next turn actually gets really scary. Potentially. What do we do here? I mean, I guess we don't have much choice. Load this up. Sucks to kind of go overkill there, but feel like we kind of have to. We do get to gain some life. We make a 3/3. It's something. This might be a case where next turn we're just playing, I mean, cycling this for just one pilot. I don't love it, but, you know, if it's what we got to do. Okay, Overlord, little disappointing for us, not going to lie. But not bad. Could have been a much worse turn. Could have been a much worse turn. Okay. So, if we make a pilot, I mean, we are obviously hoping to play Guardian Sunmare the following turn. If we play this now, we could block something, because we could crew, I guess. Neither of these are spectacular options. I think I'm going to go ahead and just make the pilot here. Oh, that's not bad either. Alright, so we'll use this, and we'll leave back the district mascot. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, it's a little overkill, but this has first strike. If they block that, they block it. Like, whatever. They have to trade both of those. I mean, they could block with one. They don't have to block with both, obviously, but we'll just end the turn here. They have a lot of good cards they could draw here, so we are nowhere near getting out of the woods. Honestly, it's like the least scary thing they could have played there. Of all the things, that was like the least concerning. Interesting. I don't think I've seen any to play Market Gnome in their list, so that's a little bit of a surprise. Alright then. That's a thing that happened. Alright, we have double Sunmares. Interesting. I guess we'll do the same thing. Tap, tap. And we'll attack with some flyers since they're not keeping blockers back for some reason. Alright. Alright, Salvager. Sure. I was about to say, is the opponent dead if we go get a Sheltered by Ghost, but actually not, because they would get, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters on something. So they would not be even close to dead. Alright. We know they're getting a 6/6 next turn, but that really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. So let's go ahead and just... I need 4 to saddle that. Or I could just play this, and my stuff has Vigilance. So let's do this. And then I could just choose to saddle that. Alright. Yep, that'll do it. I feel we got a little bit lucky on that one. Like, though they did hit all of their key cards, they didn't get them in the right order and didn't get 1 or 2 of their big things. We also didn't get any of our removal early, so, I mean, I guess it balances out, but that could have went a couple of different ways, for sure. I think I'm supposed to mulligan this, but I'm going to keep it. Greed factor. We'll see if it works. Really want to draw like a Lynx or something here would probably be good. Seraphic Steed. I mean, sure. I mean, if I could get lucky and draw a pup, and then just like crew with into the Flood Maw. All right, sure, I guess. I was gonna say we'd had enough to. Oh, we're playing one of these Reanimator type decks. Usually some combo-y thing with the graveyard. It's usually how this goes. That feels very weird. Okay, well, I guess I'll just play the same cards again. Ooh, a lot of their Okay, so 2 Reanimator things and a Soul Partition. they're obviously hoping to get either Oculus or Haughty Djinn in the yard. And they don't have one yet. So they're probably going to try to play Soul Partition, if I were guessing. So, how do we want to go about this? Maybe we just play this and target the steed. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to remove this from play and give them the chance to get the abilities all over again. That just seems foolish. And here, if they just get rid of a creature, then like whatever, they can get rid of a 3/3. We don't care that much. Yeah, if they get rid of that, we could just replay it later, so fine. That also likely eats up their whole turn. There's a founding of the third path. Something to deal with their 3/3. Nope. They find a Djinn or whatever they were looking for. Nope. Alright, well. We're just going to keep doing the thing, I guess. Next turn we'll have 6 mana. We have not missed a land drop yet, which feels kind of weird for this deck. They also have not dropped any of their dudes in the... They have to have one in hand, right? Yeah, I was going to say, sooner or later, you're just going to have one. That makes sense. Let's try this. Oh, sweet. Didn't have it. Love that. Play this. Play this tapped. Let's crew this guy. Or saddle it, mount it, whatever we call it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ooh, what do we want to get here? A Wily Duke? That seems probably good. Yeah, let's get Wily Duke here, actually. Alright, end the turn. I guess I could have played this as an untapped play and used this, attacked for 6. They'd have been at 2. That would have been reasonable. Oh, if you're going to spend your turn to soul partition something here, you're just... Yeah, alright, cool. We're in no trouble here. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, cool. Oh, boy. Alright, we'll keep it. Don't really like drawing the Restless Prairies early, but is what it is, right? Candy Trail. We don't see that very often. Usually when I see Candy Trail, I think like something bad's gonna happen. It's one of those things that, what do we call it? Y'all know the drill. It's a sign of shenanigans, right? When you see that, normal things aren't about to happen. Oh god. Anytime your opponent also like tops both cards, that's usually bad. Oh boy. We're gonna be in trouble, y'all. We also are light on lands. Like, ooh, we got an uphill battle ahead. Alright, the colorless land. Intriguing. Alright, I mean, I guess we let them kill our district mascot. No, it can't on our turn. They can kill Miriam. Once Miriam's in play, our stuff has hexproof. So we'll at least get our 1 counter. If they kill Miriam, we don't get the 2nd counter. Does make me wonder if playing extra Miriam would have been the right call, though. Alright, they're just going to draw and gain some life. Reasonable. I'm not sure how much we can commit to the board here, either. Because maybe this is just like a control deck that they're just using this to fix their draws and gain life. It's going to be kind of weird, though. I was going to say you had to have had a land on top, because it would have been weird to keep both on top and not hit a land. So right now, they're only scrying to 1 new card. I think. No, because they did that turn 1. So they have seen both cards already. So they're looking at 2 new ones. And they bottom both. Okay. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what to do here. I mean, obviously, we'd like to top deck and untap land, but in lieu of that happening, I'm not totally sure. So let's just attack. I assume there's a sweeper coming, but our hand's so bad. Like, if they have it, they just get us. Like, we didn't get our vehicles, which is what you really want in this matchup. So that once a sweeper happens, you still have things going on. Okay, maybe they don't have a sweeper. Because I assume if you have a sweeper, you just let that hit, and then you just play that here. Or unless maybe they only have Sunfall. That's possible. Lynx. Needed you to be a land, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and play this now and look for land, because I don't want to overcommit to the board here. I think that's foolish. Alright, let's attack. My opponent goes to 6. If I remove this counter now, or remove the counters now, if they go to 9, we could still kill them at 9. Alright, let's just end the turn. If they go to sweep the board, we'll kill the candy trail. Yeah, I assumed something like that was going to happen. For all I know, they have another sweeper here too, though. Like, our hand was not particularly aggressive. Yep, that tracks. I expected nothing less. And then probably a get lost or something here. No, and they didn't even make a 2/2 to block. Yo, what was that about? Oh, I guess they figure we'll just kill your land. Like, okay, sure. A little bit aggressive, but, you know. Okay. Jace. Alright. I mean, I guess we get milled out here. I don't know. Oh, could have used all 3 of those cards. Well, really 2 of the 3. Would have been nice. Get rid of that, and then I guess we'll play this. Totally have no clue what the game plan is here. Like, opponent's at 3, but we could be having a hell of a time to get that 3, you know? What even is this? Oh, so they are trying to mill us. Alright, well, how many cards do we have in our yard? Oh, we only have 6? Okay, that's got a ways to go, I guess. How do we feel about this? I guess I should attack for 2 in the air? I mean, I don't know what else to do here. I mean, we don't have much of anything. I thought about crewing the Lynx just to possibly thin the deck out, but this is kind of like, if they don't have a thing, then I guess we're all right. Does this have to be used as a sorcerer or anything? No. Well, what do we do here? Do we use this and then just get rid of this? I guess that's the game plan, right? Or not? I don't... they've got something here, obviously. Oh, they're just going to use no more lies on that? Okay, sure. It's one of the few spots they'll have to use it, so it makes sense. I should have thought about that, though, and cast that first. And then decide what I wanted to do. Alright. We have 11 cards in the yard. They could mill us for 20? Or, no, it's just the exact same number. Oh, that sucks. That was such a clutch rip for them. Oh, that's so bad. And they're getting the card right now, so it's something they definitely want. Ossification. I was gonna say, it does not get rid of our artifact. Okay. Well, maybe. I mean, this sort of does a thing. I mean, they can counter it. We don't really care. Well, only have one thing to choose. Attempting to attack. I should be attacking Jace here, but I feel like we're on such thin margin that I just have to take the damage where I can get it, or we possibly just can't win. Alright, losing 2 land there is totally fine. We did not want those lands. Are they going to lose to our hover ship? Because they highlighted it like they don't have an answer to it. Alright, we lose 4 cards. Wow, those are almost all lands too? Jeez. Did we have like 6 lands in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands in a row. Wow, 7, 8. 8 of the 10 cards were lands. Sicko. Oh, they're going to mill us out. They got another Jace. They would have milled us out even if we'd attacked their other Jace. That sucks. Barely got us. Barely got us. We just drew too many lands in a row. If we'd have drawn anything else, we'd have been able to win that one. Yeah, opponent, you got us. Just mill us out for the difference. It only takes 4, right? Why would you... You have 2 blue. What are we waiting on? Just kill us. I mean, I was just drawing land when I need to draw threats. You could just kill us. Are they just going to wait and tease us and do it on our turn? Like, I don't... My hand's empty, even. What are they checking our graveyard for? Well, that's just the tease. Yeah, just put us out of our misery. There you go. Thank goodness. I was like, geez, just kill us. I was like, what are you doing? All right, geez. The good news on this one is it was still very winnable. Had we drawn just, you know, vehicles early and they don't get swept by the sweepers, or if we'd have got another creature or two there, and we just had a lot of lands in a row. But yeah, still had a real chance at winning that one. So I don't feel too bad about it overall. Well, this has been our easiest mulligan so far because just about all the cards need green, and we have no green in our opening hand. So easy peasy. We'll keep this, but this is a much harder decision. I think we have to get rid of Canyon Vaulter, which is kind of wild. But I think having Wily Duke is more important. Is getting this life gainer on 2 going to be enough? The answer is probably no. Oh, sure. Just attacking with nothing behind it. Interesting. We didn't put the demonic ruckus on it. Okay, if I play Wily Duke next turn, I could gain a life, attack. Yeah, I guess we go ahead and do it. Could be a bad call here. I know they have a bunch of hasty things. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to just play Seraphic Steed and have a first striker that lifelinks. Maybe that's the plan. Oh, they don't have any white mana. So they're not even mono red here. Interesting. Well, if you have the ability to kill something, you're going to kill the links, right? Because it gains life. At least that would make the most sense. They're doing no such thing. All right. Well. That's a thought. Well, what if... Huh. Damn. I could also play this, and then just attack and then crew this and make them spend a lot to do... Oh, no, because I have to double block, because it has the thing on it. It's got Menace temporarily. That doesn't really work if we don't get a third land. Alright, then maybe... Let's do this. Let's saddle this. So we definitely get our third land. Or fourth land, I mean. So we can play 2 things next turn. Potentially. Obviously, we need to draw 1 or 2 mana thing to go along with this Lynx. But possibly, we can gain enough life. Okay. Well, we drew another land anyway. But not the actual card we wanted. But alright. I'm going to assume that they're just not getting there at the moment. We'll take a card. Perfect. We'll saddle this. Get in there. Get another plains. So now we're kind of just cooking all around, right? End the turn. Because now it feels like even if they get a white land, our draw worked itself out. I mean, we can even play Velocipede into Lynx. It's going to be a 3/4. And we've got 2 life linkers on the board, and we'll have a life link defender. Wow. All right, then. Let's go ahead. I mean, we just got a lot of life link, so tis what it is, my friend. How do we want to go about this? We crew, attack. Like our Seraphic Steed would die, but we would gain 2. We'd gain 3. We still get to attack for 3, put them at 9. Yeah, we're going to do this anyway. I don't think I can justify not doing it. And then the token will also come in larger. So that's good. I guess I'm going to saddle this too. And then just force them to decide where to block. This is kind of like, why not? You know? Alright. I mean, at next turn, we just attack all out anyway with whatever's left, it seems like. Because the opponent's going to be so low. That's it. Alright. End the turn. Manifold Mouse, you got it. I mean, we're 23, so I mean, like, bring the pain, I guess. I mean, sure. Yeah, it was like, I don't know what they were going to do there otherwise. Okay. Man. All right, we need to draw. We have a bunch of 2-mana things. I'm just hoping we draw 1. If we do, this is pretty solid. If we don't, boy, we're going to have to cry ourselves to the end of the game, I guess. Let's see what happens, though. I don't know. But we need almost any 2-mana thing off the top would be great here. Seraphic Steed, Lynx, whatever. Oh, we didn't get there. We didn't get there. And our district mascot's probably dead. Oh. Yeah, okay, fine. Sure. That could have been worse. I actually almost forgot that was in Standard. First time I've had somebody cast it against me. Considering how much hype we all made that it was getting reprinted. Let's go ahead with this. I want to say Wily Duke because this feels like it could be one of those games that we're going to go a little bit. And I'd rather keep the thing. If they're playing a bunch of counters, which they are, I'd rather keep the thing that could potentially get us more cards. Now, admittedly, this might just be a Dimir control deck that's just counter, counter, kill, kill, whatever. And if it is, like, so be it. Here comes another one. Nope, not this time. Probably a kill card this time, though. But we get one use out of her. Gain a life, draw a card. Oh, no. That's all that happened. Okay, sure. You're welcome to have a card there, friend. I will attack and trade if you wish. I mean, this might even be where they just play, like, Enduring Curiosity or something. Nope. They're just sitting back. Feel like this might be counter time. So let me go ahead and saddle first. Just to see if I can get them to do something or not before I try to run out this Guardian. Oh, that's actually not bad here either. Alright, try to attack. This town. Alright. Try this. Got another counter, I guess. Nope. Okay, cool. That could have been a lot worse. Nope, they're going to the graveyard. Ah, deadly cover-up. Of course. Let's at least get an untapped land here. So that we could play Mascot and then still hit this for a couple. I didn't need 2 untapped lands. 1 was going to be plenty, Dak. 1 was going to be plenty. Pass the turn. Actually, crap. We can almost just play this for 7. I just realized that. Like, maybe going for the pilots was a dumb idea. I should have just played the armory. Yeah, that's wild. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to cast this at all, but we're in a situation where casting it might actually be legit. No, I think I'm still going to, because this just makes 1/1s, right? Yeah, I think I'm just going to make the mounts or whatever. Or the pilots. Wrong order. This is intriguing, though. These gives all creatures an extra toughness, too. Huh. I think I'm going to do this, though. And if I just end up having to trade these, then, like, so be it. Alright. Then, sure. And then go attacking. And then make another 1/1. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is a very weird build. I have not seen this. This isn't really the control build. This isn't really the bounce build. Or maybe it is. It's just really innovative. But I've not seen the ones playing this many counters and the sweepers. You know, like, I honestly don't even, like, great for the opponent. I just don't even know the order I need to be playing things or what I need to be playing around here. Alright, so sweeper's coming again, I guess. Otherwise, why are you attacking and just leaving yourself open, right? That doesn't make sense. Alright, well, they used 2 deadly cover-ups so far. Ugh, so many lands. It's crazy. We drew so many lands. We could have just played the Valor whatever, right? At the end of all that, the flagship. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, we needed to draw threats here, and we did not. So makes sense. If we lose this one, tough loss, but not a lot we can do. Yep. Sure.
Eyes up. It's stateful. Ha! I love a dramatic hit.
Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
That is interesting. Also, do I... see, this is where I must, like... I think I'm supposed to still try to attack Kaito. Even though they'll just, like, flash into block or whatever here, but still. Like, we know the drill. I mean, obviously, trample happens. I guess they really just wanted to keep him alive that badly, but sure, I guess I'm game for that. I mean, if you have something for the Velocipede, then so be it. Interesting, because they could have tapped this, right? Could have put a stun counter on it. They opted not to, though. Alright. Then I guess the plan is... kill Kaito. Oh, I should have made my token first, actually. I messed up. Opponent could have actually killed this, because you have to do this as a sorcery. That was almost a mistake on my part. End the turn. Alright. Sure. This Velocipede's done some work this game. Like, makes all of our creatures threatening, forces them to deal with stuff. Like, okay, there's the other Kaito.
Relax. I'm here to help. Let's show these
Makes sense.
what real tech can do.
That's worthwhile. Love that. So then, what is this at? 1? If we attack the opponent, what's the most he could do here? If the one target creature can't attack or block to your next turn. If I just attack them for 7, this one has to block. They take... yeah, I'm just going to attack them. Like, if you have something, you have something. Whatever. Yep. Like, if you just somehow get there, then you earned it, you know? I'm not even going to be mad about it.
I can run circles around you.
That is interesting. I guess I'll play this.
My emperor needs me.
I mean, I guess I do. It doesn't do anything. I can't attack with it. They could have taken 1 and blocked. But I guess they want to draw a card instead next turn. No, they just made a treasure. All right.
This fight is already. Let's see you deal with this.
And another Kaito. Wow, they're just playing all the
I'm the
Kaitos.
perfect choice for this job. I'm not here to fight fair.
Oh my gosh. And oh, actually, hold up. Okay, this actually kind of works. Hold on. We'll do this. I'm looking to see. Okay, like something can attack or block. Up to one target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. If we attack, we can go get. Ooh, we can get hover ship. I actually like that. So if they do get a sweeper, we still have another attacker to come over with. Let's get the hover ship. All right. I like that option better. All right. So now I have two things I can attack. One which flies.
They'll never see us coming.
Obviously, you make it where the Sunmare can attack. You have to spend a lot of mana here, though. Okay.
Too slow.
Oh, come on. Like, there's so many better things we could get here. All right, well. Go to attack. Obviously, you can make a blocker. Nope, didn't matter. Actually, if they make a blocker, they still die. Because they have to take one, and then they take two. So, yeah. So that time, the vehicles came through, survived the sweepers. That was a little bit crazy, though. I haven't seen a deck that just played all the Kaitos. That was something I was not prepared for. But we survived a lot of counters, a lot of kill spells, 2 sweepers. That's about probably as good as this deck's going to be able to do. You have to say, y'all, this is probably the best version of the Mounts and Vehicles deck. Based on the metagame, having to deal with all this extra stuff, you know, having to survive sweepers, having enough life gain to deal with the hyper aggro decks. I don't know. I guess we didn't get to play against like traditional mono black, so maybe. But a lot of our stuff also happens to be vehicles or artifacts, so go for the throat doesn't really work there. So I don't know. But this was really good, surprisingly. So yeah, this is what you're looking to play. This list might be for you if you've been looking for a way to get it right. Was there anything I would change? I don't know. Like, the Valor's flagship was okay. And I'm kind of debating if I should have cast it in that last game or second to last game. I don't know where it came up where I had all the mana and I could have cast it. But outside of that, I don't know. This was actually pretty fun. Pretty good all around. I'm a fan. I'll probably even mess around with this a little bit more as the season goes on. But I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. As always, link will be in the description. Go over to Moxfield, get it. Don't forget, if you want to support us and help us get an editor, please check out the merch down below. We have a bunch of sweet stuff. Or check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. Use code DRAGON, DRAGN, save yourself some money. And if you want to do us a big favor, watch the next video and watch it all the way through, because that helps the channel, and that's still free. That's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.